like and subscribe.
YouTube is already filled to the brim with AI-generated content, but with the
True.
release of VO3, it's gonna get worse.
Okay, so this is how you start. You find a tree and you just punch it down.
What
With access to VO3 opening, people are able to generate...
What is that? VO3? That looked like a fever dream. Is that the AI Minecraft game where it just it generates every scene?
With access to VO3 opening, people are able to generate some crazy videos now. And yes, in a lot of cases you can still tell they're AI, but sometimes it's pretty tough. And this right here is an example of it being used to generate a Minecraft Let's Play. It's pretty impressive. There's no glaring issues that you can pick up on at a glance, and I'm confident that if this is something that just hits you on the YouTube Shorts page while you were doom scrolling, you would just write it off as another soy homunculus trying to start a Minecraft Let's Play series and think nothing more of it. I think it's at the point where it's good enough that a lot of people won't immediately pin the tail on the donkey here, finding Waldo, and identify it as AI. Again, if you're paying attention, it does look pretty eerie. This doesn't really seem like a human being, it's like an alien wearing a human skin.
Wait, that guy was generated as well? I thought the gameplay was.
It reminds me
of
Men in Black when the cockroach guy puts on the other dude's flesh and tries to, wander around. Like, it does feel a bit off, but there's nothing immediately noticeable wrong about it. Especially when it comes to Let's Plays, where a lot of people put on this, complete persona anyway.
Come on, Charlie. Really, dude? The guy punched, 3 logs off a tree, man. I kind of had a feeling that the whole gameplay was AI, but I did not realize. I thought it was just a guy. It was just a guy, dude.
Anyway, that just feels like a fake human being in the first place. You could just write that off as this just being some kind of quirky weirdo.
Oh my god. Yes! Woo! Victory Royale with a pickaxe! Woo!
VO3 must have been prompted to make the fucking Fortnite YouTuber.
That's insane.
Like Max Keeble's big move here. I haven't seen that hairstyle since the late 90s. But, I mean, it's pretty convincing. That does look like a person. Well, half hair gel, half person. There's been a few examples of Let's Play videos being generated by VO3 that I think are just scarily good. Yes, if you really sit there with the fucking monocle out and try and digest every frame, you can easily find some flaws and then, deduce that it's AI. But most people aren't going to be doing that. Maybe people don't remember this. Kwebbelkop used to be a huge proponent of AI Let's Play.
Dude, we watched some of the videos. Yes. Well, just videos about him. I never actually watched the whole thing. I've seen his, AI Shorts channel. I think it's just the normal shorts, right? Bro, he didn't switch accounts. He just renamed his old one. That's insane.
Just general AI content.
It was banned from YouTube. Nah.
And it turns out he was ahead of the curve because a lot of people are going to start doing exactly what he tried to do. I'm imagining Kwebbelkop is shaking his fist right now, pissing his fucking britches, really upset because he spent so much money developing that technology. Now all the billionaire big boys came out and just made it accessible to everyone to do exactly what he's been doing. But what I'm getting at is, this is a direction a lot of greedy assholes want to go with this kind of technology, where they can generate AI Let's Plays. It's something Kwebbelkop did, where he even started channels for it, and now more and more people, I believe, are going to follow that example, because you can pump out hundreds of those videos because the AI generates it for you. You don't have to do anything. The flesh is cringe. Machine is the future. And while it's not perfect yet, it will be.
It will. I mean, from the examples that are given,
Royale with a pickaxe!
the lip syncing is a bit off. It's a bit jarring.
Yes! Woo! Victory Royale with a pickaxe!
It's a bit iffy, but it will get patched out
eventually. And even in its current state with what VO3 is demonstrating, it's good enough that kids definitely won't know the difference, and people that are just idly putting shit on the background will have an endless supply of it and probably won't be tipped off on it being fraudulent content in the first place.
True. If you do just watch long form content on the second monitor, you don't really care for it. It's mostly background noise, right? Unless it's something that you're like intrigued about. Maybe it's I don't know, a Fallout 4 lore video from Synonymous. Goated YouTuber, by the way. Goated YouTuber. But yeah, unless it's something like that you're actively learning, or if it's just a random video. You know how like people just throw on the news on like the TV back in the day? They just throw on the news because it's just, I can't pick anything right now, just see what the news says. Yeah, it's just going to be like that for most people.
It is going to flood the platform, much like it already has in other avenues, like we've talked about recently with like fake P. Diddy case updates, you know, about how Prince
Wait,
had a
what?
tape that was played in there. And these are not children believing it, they're adults believing that kind of shit.
Facebook. Oh, dude, Facebook is gonna be overrun. Oh my god, the old people, they won't be able to survive, man. They won't be able to survive this. Don't believe everything. I feel bad for them. They're so susceptible to like scams, and it's easy to get.
Shit. It's already just a...
Not that I would know, I wish I had no morality about that. I wish, man, I'd scam every day, brother.
huge problem. Like also the America's Got Talent fake videos, you know? The fetus inside this woman's belly performs on America's Got Talent, delivering a touching folk song describing what it's like in there. It'll move you to tears.
I've seen those X Factor videos. It's so cringe, man.
About all of that. Everyone knows about the influx of AI content on YouTube and the issues that it's causing. And it's only going to get worse. Now, VO3 is showing that it's capable of making a YouTuber. Big fucking air quotes on that. I think it's at a point now where maybe the gameplay's not perfect, so instead what people will most likely do is they will have a human being do some gaming on Minecraft or Fortnite or something, so that way the gameplay is irrefutably real, and they will instead have VO3 generate...
Yo! FleshTubers are real! That's insane! FleshTubers are gonna be a real thing, man. That's actually crazy. That's crazy to think about. Bro, that's gonna bridge the gap, man. People who don't like VTubers, they're gonna be got, man. They're gonna think it's a real person. Damn, that's crazy. That's gonna be a lot of deep fakes, huh? Tom Cruise plays Doom Eternal. I don't know.
The YouTuber in the face cam. I think that's probably going to be where it's at now until VO3 or whatever other AI model comes next is more capable of generating the gameplay itself too.
FleshTubers.
Though I don't know if they'll ever get to that point, because I imagine at some stage the game companies will come through and put the kibosh on that, saying you cannot generate shit that like steps on.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. They are not going to allow you to generate their games. Trust me on that. What people don't know is like the amount of people who do not realize that gameplay from a game that you play is copyrighted. Like, the game company can literally just file a DMCA on you and remove your videos based on gameplay. I realized this from like years back. Firewatch, they disagreed with PewDiePie because they read all those hit pieces on the mainstream media, and they DMCA'd him for the Firewatch gameplay. I did not realize that. PewDiePie didn't realize that. A lot of people didn't realize until that day that, hey, you actually don't own the right to share and distribute gameplay footage. So obviously these games companies will not allow you to generate, especially like, even if you look at it the same way, like, oh, it's promoting the game just like normal people, but it might make it look bad. You know, just having that your gameplay possibly looking terrible because it's generated by AI for a game company, that would be a no-no.
Our copyright. You can't just generate fucking Fortnite gameplay. I imagine at some point that'll happen where they come in with the giant fist. They say, no, you're not going to be able to set it to Wumbo on our games for these AI videos.
Yep, especially Nintendo. If they see that, man, what a disgusting company Nintendo is.
So that might be just the technique going forward, where a human being plays a game and then instead uses AI to have a fake YouTuber, and they're able to just pump those out endlessly. They could also just start taking other people's gameplay videos and using AI to make a, face cam model there, which is also already being done at this moment. Anyway, for a while now, people have said that no one would really watch an AI YouTuber or streamer or anything. And I had always argued they will, and sometimes they just won't.
Right. Who would do that? Like, who would watch an AI? Bro, that's that's weird. People watching AIs? Gonna be me.
Won't even know. I think we're getting close to that point where I think when more and more people start making videos like this, like Let's Plays, there will be people that follow them completely unaware that it's AI. And they will also have people that follow them that don't care that it's AI because they just want noise. So it's true. I think that VO3 being here and being as powerful as it is going to lead to significantly more AI content on YouTube that is a lot more difficult for people to discern as fake. So I just wanted to talk about it a bit after seeing all of these Let's Play.
Yeah, that's insane, man. That's insane. That's... Bro, real FleshTubers. That is crazy. We're getting FleshTubers in 2025. We're probably going to get it. Actually, it's not happened yet, but we're probably going to get it before GTA 6, man. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Thank you very much for making it this far. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, follow me on Twitch, both linked down below. Special thanks to all my channel members. See ya.